I had to be as much as convincing as possible because he's a lawyer. Lawyers are smart. Lawyers should catch lies like that.
Maria Bakalova is the Bulgarian actress best known for her role as Tutar, Borat's daughter, in the 2020 mockumentary Borat Subsequent Moviefilm. Although the movie is a comedy, it revealed some rather horrifying moments where Maria was inappropriately touched by Rudy Guliani, the former mayor of New York City. Her role in this movie is what led to her international success, and now it's been leaked that she's even set to appear with a major role in the newest Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie that is supposed to premiere next year in 2023. So today, both Amanda and I are covering Maria Bakalova on this collab episode of Where Are They Now?
Hello everybody, I'm Amanda McKnight and you can check me out over on Top 10 Nerd, and sometimes I'm also on Top 10 Gaming. But really, we're saying go on over to Top 10 Nerd, especially if you're a Guardians fan, we got lots of content for you.
And please don't forget to like this video so we know you enjoy it and can keep making more content just like it. Now let's get into it. Maria Bakalova was born in Bulgaria and became entrenched in the arts at a very young age. She became interested in singing and playing the flute at around 6 years old before expanding into acting at 12. She majored in drama theater and minored in the flute at the National School of Music and Stage Arts in Burgess. Quote, "I was a super disciplined child. I was reading too many books. I was obsessed with Dostoevsky at like 15, 16. She then moved to the National Academy for Theater and Film Arts, and while there she would shadow her professors while they worked on movies to see if she could absorb as much information as possible. Eventually, in her third year at the school, one of the directors invited her to audition for a small part in their movie called The Father. She landed the role and filmed a brief flashback scene as the young version of one of her characters. She also frequently acted in stage theater, although her heart was in movies. She graduated in 2019 with a Bachelor of Arts degree. A few months before she graduated though, she decided with the encouragement of her parents to take a trip to Denmark. Quote, "I was looking at what was happening in Scandinavian cinema, and I was obsessed with Danish cinema. Thomas Vinterberg, Lars von Trier, all of the Dogma 95 films. It was while she was in Denmark that Maria visited the headquarters of the Von Trier production company, where she asked to be a production assistant. They demanded that she learn Danish, and her obsession was so intense that that's exactly what she did. Maria made her film debut at Milena in the 2017 movie. In her same year, she starred in Transgression, a movie about a young girl who had an unusual relationship with an aging rock star. The movie premiered in 2018 in Europe, but released internationally on HBO in 2021. It wasn't until 2020, however, when Maria was cast as Tutar in the mockumentary Borat Subsequent Moviefilm, that she reached mainstream international recognition. She played Borat's daughter, and the role earned her an Oscar nomination. In the movie, she and Sacha Baron Cohen play off of one another and improvise as father and daughter from Eastern Europe who are in the southern United States. In one scene of the movie, Maria's character interacts with Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York City. He doesn't know that he's being filmed, and he ushers her into the bedroom of a hotel room. While there, he begins inappropriately touching her, asks her for her phone number and address, and then puts his hand down his pants. Sacha Baron Cohen took that as the opportunity to burst into the room before the encounter could take a graphic turn and yell, quote, "She's 15, she's too old for you." Rudy Giuliani was one of Donald Trump's lawyers. He handled major disasters that occurred in New York City, and here he was on film being caught being extremely inappropriate with a reporter. Later, Rudy would say that he was tucking his shirt into his pants and not being inappropriate, but it is very clear that that is not the case. Maria said about the scene, quote, "I was prepared early on for a moment where I'd have to interact with somebody who was high level. I'd been adrenalized. We had a few ideas about how this could go. You might think he's gonna start laughing and think this is a joke, or you might think he's gonna start screaming. People do unpredictable things. Everything we do in the movie was completely legal, and I was sure I'd be safe. Sasha was in the room with me, hidden in a closet like 6 feet away from me. We also had a security team that could save me if something happened." The director also stated, quote, "I was very concerned after we finished filming, as he was threatening our team with federal crimes which we all know were false. But we were in New York City, with a man who seemed to be beloved by the police department, so we had our team leave town that evening instead of the next day to keep them safe." No one knew that only a year later in 2020, as Donald Trump's lawyer, he was allegedly engaged in corruption and profiteering. He was reportedly under federal investigation for violating lobbying laws and possibly several other charges as a central figure in the Trump-Ukraine scandal, which resulted in Trump's first impeachment. Following the 2020 presidential presidential election, he represented Trump in tons of lawsuits filed in attempts to overturn the election results. He was the guy that stated that voting machines were rigged, that fraud was taking place, and that it was an international communist conspiracy. As a consequence, his license to practice law was suspended in New York State in June 2021 and in DC as well.
Recently though, Maria Bakalova became a superhero, or at least joined a team of superheroes. In a movie, that is, not in real life. We don't know who she'll be playing yet, or if she'll be playing a good guy, a bad guy, or someone more neutral in terms of her alignment. What we do know is she is set to appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, directed and written by James Gunn, who also did the films prior to the threequel, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. What do we know when it comes to Bakalova's involvement? We know that she has received great praise from Gunn for her work in the movie. After the story broke that she would be appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film, said to be the final Guardians of the Galaxy movie, at least with this incarnation of the team that we have now, James Gunn took to Twitter in response to a Deadline Hollywood article, writing, "Yes, yes, yes, okay. I guess I should be surprised it took you guys this long to get this one. Maria Bakalova is incredible." Adding the hashtag GOTG Volume 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, on Instagram, he shared a picture of the article with the headline from Deadline, "Borat Breakout Maria Bakalova set for key role in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Responding in the caption to his post, "Deadline scooped me again. I guess I should be surprised it took this long. Love Maria Bakalova so much, and she's become a real part of the family." Once more with the hashtag GOTG Volume 3. Production is currently wrapped for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is expected to be in theaters next year, May 5th, 2023. So we'll have to wait to see just who Bakalova will be playing, and if she'll be friend or foe to the Guardians team.
It's also said that this movie is probably going to be the last for the main Guardians of the Galaxy storyline, so who knows if Maria is going to be the one to end the series. The series follows the half-human, half-alien Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and his Rat Pack gang of intergalactic criminal friends as they fend off various foes and threats to save the universe from total destruction. Like 3 times now, I guess.
While we have zero information on who Bakalova will be playing in the series, her own Twitter response might provide a hint for the type of character she is playing. After news broke about her secretive debut role in the highly anticipated threequel with James Gunn, taking to social media to confirm that, Maria herself responded on Twitter. Bakalova tweeted, "I can't explain the roller coaster of my emotions that I feel right now. Thank you, James Gunn. It's been the biggest honor for me to work with you. I love you. I love everyone involved in GOTG Volume 3. What a dream. I feel like now I can finally say it. I am Groot." She also responded, "Thank you, James Gunn. You are truly an extraordinary creator, and it's been the biggest honor for me to work with you. Your vision, your humor, your talent are beyond this world. Not only that, but you're one of the most amazing humans I've ever met. I love you, I admire you, and I love, 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 love." 6 loves. Everyone involved in GOTG Volume 3 and Marvel Studios. What a talented, beautiful group of people. Hashtag family. That final word is very key to us speculating on who Bakalova could be playing. The fact that she refers to the Guardians team as her family could be her hinting that she is actually part of the specific Guardians superhero team and family, because the Guardians often think of each other as being part of a kind of weird family. Or of course she could just mean the crew, cast, and overall production team. Like, you know, the production family. But if she does mean the former, she's likely also a superhero. Based on Bakalova's appearance, I would think that she could be playing someone like Phyla-Vell, a Kree and Titan hybrid alien who is also an alternate reality Captain Marvel and hails from the reality of Earth 18897, but was displaced to the main reality in the comics and is a current member of the Guardians team. Also, just to quickly explain for those that don't know what Kree and Titan means, Kree is basically the people that Captain Marvel was kidnapped by, who are pretty much considered bad guys right now in the MCU, and then the other side of it, Titan, is actually where Thanos is from, so could be interesting. With how the multiverse has been shaken up too, this potential role seems pretty possible to me.
So, do you think that Maria will be a baddie or one of the heroes? Let us know in the comments down below. While you're down there, be sure to subscribe to this channel so we know to keep making more videos just like this, and you can stay updated when we post more. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Where Are They Now? We've been your host Sierra.
And I'm Amanda.
See you next time. Bye!